Thank you, everyone, for staying with us. Chief Dele Momodu, a former presidential candidate of the NCP and the 2011 general elections, has been talking to us. The implication of zoning, especially when these kind of issues come to the fore in the ruling APC, the implication. Tell us, for the North, in Nigeria's politics, if you look at the figures, the trend, you will know to be a president, the North must sign off because of the numbers. How easy will it be if the APC, for example, does not go with the North in 2019?
Trust me, I don't believe in that myth. I'd written about this, what I called In Search of Mathematicians, in 2014, just before the 2015 elections. The myth that the North must produce a candidate does not hold water. But that is not even my immediate problem. My immediate problem is that I want the best candidates for Nigeria, whether you are in PDP or you are in APC, because if you insist that a particular zone must produce the presidential candidate, then it means that you are restricting the best. And that should not be the case at this time and age when Nigeria desperately needs the best 11. What Nigeria needs right now are good candidates from PDP, from APC, from NPC, NCP, from COA, or from wherever. The APC leader, and I assume now the current president, Muhammadu Buhari, may decide that I'm tired, because by 2019 he's going to be about 76 years old. He may decide that he's not interested. Are you saying that he would then also go ahead to say it must come from my part of Nigeria? Let's take the case of the then President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua of blessed memory. He died in power, and Jonathan came to complete their first term. But he contested the second term and he won. So politics is about consensus. You may have a bridge builder in the South who is able to persuade the people in the North and in the South to vote for him. But there is nothing that says unless a candidate comes from the North. Then what you are suggesting is that if a party does not produce a candidate from the North, then no Southerner will ever be president.
All right, Chief Dele Momodu, just as we close, just in about 30 seconds, if you can give an advice to the APC, the ruling party at the center. If they are asking for your advice today on which way to go, especially if, as they look forward to 2019 election, what must they do to fix their house, which you said is in disarray? Just in about 30 seconds.
Well, very quickly, the party must come together, because right now they don't hold meetings, they don't do anything. Then the other thing is they must produce good candidates. They must go all out and find the candidates from wherever. And the candidates, I believe, must be younger. I wrote this about 2 weeks ago, that if I were the president today, I'll be thinking of grooming a younger candidate, so that whoever the PDP decides to present, we can meet them, you know, fire for fire. But for you to insist that the president must continue no matter how old, I think that may work against the APC. I don't know. So the decision will be left to the party and to Nigerians. Chief
Dele Momodu, will soon drag you one more time to speak on some of these issues as the days goes by. Former presidential candidate of the NCP in 2011, senior journalist Dele Momodu, thank you so much for your time on the program. Before we go, let's talk about the statues. Well, it seems to be the trend now in Nigeria. Statues are used to eulogize the dead or sometimes the living icons. In Lagos, there is a 20-feet statue of Obafemi Awolowo, and you cannot miss that. The new 25-foot fiberglass effigy of Fela Aníkúlápó Kuti standing in the middle of Ikeja, close seat of power. The governor and the artists are in the best position to explain what they have done or why. Now, But the one begging for more explanation is in Imo State. Imo State Governor Rochas Okorocha unveiled a giant statue of South African President Jacob Zuma in Owerri, the capital of Imo State. And Zuma is facing multiple accusations of corruption, fraud, and money laundering in his country. Maybe that explains why he's being questioned. That's our show for tonight, everyone. Many thanks for being part of it. I'm Sean Kimbale.